The Botany can buy or bye-bye. Hello everyone, my name is Alan from Alan V Property. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to do a review of an upcoming new launch project in the Dairy Farm area, which is called the Botany. For the start, I will talk briefly about this project. Next, I will study the developer profit margin theory and see what kind of pricing strategy will they be adopting. Lastly, I will study the past new launch condo in the vicinity and assess how well are they performing to date. This can give us some indication of Botanic future performance. Lastly, I will share my personal views on whether is it worthwhile to buy and 3 exit strategies that I can adopt. Let us dive straight into the detail. The Botanic is a 386 units development located in Dairy Farm Walk. This 99 years leasehold project is developed by Simlian. This project mainly comprises 1 to 5 bedrooms apartments. 36% are small 1 to 2 bedrooms and the remaining 64% are 3 to 5 bedrooms. This development has 5 blocks with a swimming pool and a tennis court. This is a mid-sized development. Simlian bought this land through a state tender in March 2022. They paid 347 million or 980 PSF PPR for this 99 years leasehold site. They won the second bidder by just 1%. This site only measures 15,000 square meter and the investment outlay is still manageable. That is why there are 7 bidders competing for this site. So, what is the future selling price look like? Based on HPROP analysis, the break-even price will be 1646 PSF. However, Simlian is also a builder, so the likely break-even cost will be significantly lower than reported. Let me assume and put it at a 5% lower, which work out to be 1564 PSF. So going forward, what kind of prices are they looking at? It really is anyone's guess. But I think if the developer sell at least with a 15% profit margin, they will be looking at 1,800 per square feet. But will the developer be selling at this price? I seriously doubt so. Here, I can only urge developer not to overprice their project, because if they sell with maximized profit in mind, the take-up rate will usually be lower. The developer also has to play his card well, as there are also upcoming new launch in the West. For this part of the discussion, I will only study some of the past new launch condo in the vicinity that have achieved a significant number of units transacted in the resale market. I believe that the real pricing starts in the resale market. That will indicate its true demands and performance. The Skywood is a 99 years leasehold condo that TOP in 2016. It has 420 units comprising 1 to 4 bedrooms apartment. Let's take a look at the price graph first. I will only compare 3 bedroom prices across all the projects. The developer starts selling it from 1150 PSF towards the 1450 PSF mark when it was initial launch. Subsequently, the developer started to give some discount when the market was weak from 2015 to 2016. Today, resale prices are hovering around 1,004 to 1,500 PSF. There are 78 profitable transactions and the average profit for the last 20 transactions is 240,000 with a 2.7% annualized return. Not too bad, but not too fantastic either. Let's take a look into the fully sold out dairy farm resident by UE. This 460 units is integrated with a shopping mall. Initially, the developer launched it at an average price of 1564 PSF and gradually increased to 1768 PSF. As of now, there are no resale transactions. Hence, we can't really conclude its performance. This is the same for the fully sold out Midwood condo in Hillview. Price start from 1,600 PSF and gradually increase to 1,700 PSF. Currently, there is only one sub-sale transaction selling with a small profit, just enough to cover the buyer's stamp duty. Again, there are not enough data to compare its performance. Lastly, I will compare it against Kingsford Hillview Peak. This 512 units 99 years leasehold development is 15 walking distance to Hillview MRT station and opposite the upcoming CMPB with a retail mall in Gombak. Initially, the developer launched it at an average price of 1,300 to 1,500 per square feet. Subsequently, the developer gave discount to clear stock. Today, prices average around 1,400 PSF. There are 62 profitable transactions and they make an average of 32,000 in return. If you look into the annualized return, the average return is 0.5% only. Frankly, I think they can pangkang ready. There are also 35 unprofitable transactions. They are mainly 1 and 2 bedrooms. Hillview Peak is nearer to the MRT station and a shopping mall than Skywood. Yet, Skywood make more money than Hillview Peak. Both are completed almost at the same time. What can we conclude here? Well, I observed that 25% of the total number of units in Skywood are 1 and 2 bedrooms apartments, whereas 82% of the total number of units in Hillview Peak are smaller units. This means that if a development has a higher number of smaller units in a suburb area like Dairy Farm, it will be tougher to find buyers. Most will prefer a 3-bedroom apartment that are comfortable to live in. Hillview Peak underperformance could also be due to its layout, finishing, security screens, etc. that I wouldn't be covered in this video. By the way, Midwood also has 70% that are smaller units. Will Midwood face the same fate as Hillview Peak? 36% of the total number of units in the Botany are smaller units. This means that this Hillview Peak effect will unlikely be repeated here. If you still have plans to buy smaller unit for investment, please make sure you have a long investment horizon, as District 23 is mainly a place where family buy for own stay. If you are considering the 3 or 4 bedrooms, please go for the premium bigger units. Here, what is your entry strategy? This boils down to the developer pricing strategy. As mentioned, if the price are reasonable, it is worthwhile exploring. If it's too high, you have to ask yourself, can you exit in the future? So what are your exit strategy? I have 3 exit plans for you. Firstly, Dairy Farm Mall could rejuvenate this area with more vibrancy and convenience. This could enhance the attractiveness of this area. Secondly, pray hard that a nearby government land sale in the future will fetch higher price. A higher land price will usually translate to higher selling price. This is possible why Skywood has outperformed as buyers perceive Skywood to be cheaper than the next door Dairy Farm residents. Lastly, Fire's organization have purchased a government land sale in Hillview late last year. They will likely be selling above $2,000 per square feet. Can this help to push up the price for the Botany? For those that stay until here, I have some bonus tips for you. So much about the entry and exit strategy. So what are the risks here? I can only assess if the entry price are high. You will have difficulties to exit in future. In this case, most of the 99 years resale condo around the vicinity is going around 1,200 to 1,400 per square feet only. Secondly, there are a lot of supply in the vicinity. These come from both upcoming new launch and resale condo in the west. In addition, freehold projects in the Hillview area are hovering around 1,400 per square feet. These seem more appealing to me. Here, if you are looking at buying a new launch only, the Botany is one of the most affordable new launch in 2023 that you can seriously consider. If you are keen to book a unit, please remember to make an appointment with me to see the show flat. My company is the appointed marketing agent for the Botany. That is all for today. I hope you enjoy it. I will do another video on Terra Hill soon. See you around.